To be honest, that sequence took way longer than what it looked like. To cook and to film, not as easy as it looks. It took like this is burnt. The toast is. It's time to get going. The worst feeling in Canada is like waking up. You have like, that was not good. I don't know why I smelled it. So I wanted to share with you guys a little thing called creative experimentation. And what I mean by that is trying out new things, exploring different areas of the creative space, and why I think YouTube is the best place to do that. So today I started working on like my website biography. And the one thing I realized was how diverse everything I've been working on over the past couple years has been. Like everything from like documentaries, the word no could not be in our vocabulary, to POV zombie movies. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about that with you guys and how like boxing yourself in as a creator at the very beginning of your career, or just at any point of your career, isn't a good idea. So I'm here to meet up with the guys from Bountey.
What if we could create a third way? One that gives audiences a voice and content creators a choice. That's why we created Bountey.
And they're gonna show me around their studio, and we're gonna talk about new ideas and being creative in a different creative space. Hey,
how's it going?
What's going on, buddy?
How are you?
You good? How's it going, buddy? And it's so funny, the first time you guys gave me a tour of Velocity, I was like, oh, this was made here? Like,
yeah.
Like half the stuff that I own was partially designed here, which is really cool.
So
It's a Keurig for alcohol?
it's a Keurig for alcohol.
That we were coming here for just like coffee, and now I ended up here wearing glasses into some sort of laboratory. Okay, as much as I enjoyed being in there, I'm so glad that we're out, because I felt like every single second I was going to back up into something and knock over a bunch of chemicals. Okay, so I really love this this photo over here. What does that mean? What is this is your Everest thing?
So this is a concept called the chasm, or crossing the chasm. It's the concept that it's really difficult for startups to create some new idea and then be able to show that to the public. Because typically you get something called the early adopters. So you can see at the beginning of the curve, that's the people who like new products, and they like testing them out, but they might not be very loyal or have connections to the majority. So then there's something called the chasm. This is where most companies die off. This is when you fail to get from early people joining your product into the majority, or the early majority of people who essentially you become mainstream. So this shows just how many people die, and then the road to success.
I really hope that I'm here, but it does feel like down here sometimes. One of the reasons why I wanted to come up here is because they have a slide. How are you at basketball?
Oh, I don't know how to do it.
Oh!
With Bountey, we can get our audiences directly involved with helping create content that they want to see.
I'm here with the guys from Bountey, and they're going to explain to me a little bit about what my involvement is, and as well as what your involvement is part of this new sort of website app.
Yeah, website.
That you guys are developing. So I'll let you take it away. So what is Bountey?
Yeah, sure. So we started Bountey because we figured that the current ways for content creators to monetize are not good experiences for their users, and they're also not good experiences for the audience having a choice with the creator. So we wanted to have some way where audiences could tell their favorite creators, hey, I wish you made this type of video next time, or I wish you did X. And also for creators to say, well, I wish I had a better camera too, so there's another idea. So Bountey is a way to monetize that is kind of like a reverse on crowdfunding, where audiences can come up with ideas and creators too, and then everyone funds them together to create something called bounties. So the idea is that creators can either accept the bounty and take the money, or reject it, and then we return the credits back to the users.
Right.
So that's how I would explain it. What would you say?
Yeah, I think it's flipping the sort of the creator model, right? So helping creators again source ideas, and also sort of get funding to support themselves to do something that they love doing, right? So instead of always relying on advertisement or traditional ways to monetize, your content or what you do creatively, it's a different way to connect with your audience and get funding and support yourself.
Yeah, and it's important because we live in an age, right, where YouTube is probably the most impactful platform that exists in all of media.
Right.
So not having a good way that we can, like, the audience should also be part of the influencers, right?
Totally.
I don't know how you feel. I mean,
Yeah, and that's sort of I guess it kind of goes along in the theme of what this video is, but sort of talking about creative exploration. I think one of the best ways to explore is through collaboration. Exploration and collaboration sort of go hand in hand. And with something like this is sort of adding that other level of collaboration. I think one of the big reasons why I love using something like YouTube is the fact that it is so new and unique, and it's such a fresh perspective on something so traditional and old school. I think the big reason why I didn't really love traditional filmmaking was the fact that it was so old school. There was no formats of communication with audience members or collaboration. It was very much stuck in that sort of sponsorship, make money, that sort of thing. You see that start to seep into the YouTube space, and it makes it toxic. Mm-hmm. So what I like about what you guys are doing is it takes out that toxicity and makes it all about just creation and collaboration.
That's right.
So part of this, how you guys can get involved, is I'm gonna try out doing a bounty, and my profile will be in the description below, and then what you can do is sort of create bounties, and I'll have a bit more of a tutorial attached to this for those of you who want to learn a little bit more about how it works. But I'm excited to try this out. I think it'll be something really cool, and I would love to know your thoughts and feedback. Write that in the comments section. We should wheel out of here now. I think there's no better way to go
good times.
than to wheel out.